My name is Prashant Padwal. I'm 37 years old. Territory is Essendon. I've got a 6-year-old and my other half, so live in an apartment in Essendon. I was overseas for 3 years. I was in India for 3 years. We've got a couple of hotels in India, a nice boutique luxury resort. So we brought that up and running in the last 3 years, and now it's with a rental company that looks after it. After moving back to Melbourne, really wanted to do something of my own. Obviously, real estate was one of my interests. I started early this year in real estate, but due to COVID, couldn't take it any further. But then obviously in the last few months, always looking online, wanted to do something, and then cross paths on the gym's website, and then having so many different divisions, having so many different options to choose from, trying to find the right one for me, and then came across car detailing. And cars is something I've always loved. I'm, always passionate about, the new and upcoming cars and keeping my own ride nice and clean. Hence, I got a beautiful Mercedes for myself to, do the job in. Training's been fantastic. Obviously, due to COVID, we had to do the majority of the part online. Lectures and stuff we had to do online. Usually, I believe we do it at Muralbagh, but all that was fantastic. I think it was all self-explanatory. It was pretty good. And then the guys, if I had any questions, just call Easy and you'd probably help out as well. So we've been doing on-road training for 3 days. Easy's been fantastic, literally showing us right from the scratch to how to finish a car. And it's been fantastic. We had the weekend in the middle. So I did my brother's car and my friend's car. And I had a lot of questions for him this morning when I went and did that. Because it's good for the experience before I hit on the road and start getting jobs and doing jobs. So we do cars, sedans, SUVs, bigger utes, caravans, boats, buses, anything that basically moves on 4 wheels or more. Basically right from the basic, just inside out wash all the way through to the cut and polish and shampooing your car inside out and waxing and cutting and polishing your exteriors. Through your wheel cleans and everything. So getting everything done on your car to look at brand new, close to brand new at least, yeah. Being my own boss, having my own hours, try and have that opportunity to pick up and drop off my daughter if I want to at school. That's the best thing, I think, as I only have one and I wanted to give as much time as possible as a dad to her. So, picking your own hours. Yeah, I guess family is important. Because, as I said, last 3 years running the hotels and hospitality business is sort of, you don't have really a family life. So last 3 years, I haven't had much time at all with my family. Constantly being busy, late hours, early mornings. So it was very different. So now I really wanted to make sure that at least next few years, I do have the flexibility of giving my time to the family. So sales perspective or even customer service is probably the biggest thing, because talking to your clients and understanding what they want and making sure you deliver at the other end is very important. So that has always helped. Before that, before going to India, I was with Danata, Melbourne Airport for about 10 years and always been in customer service, and I've always enjoyed interacting with people. And coming from a hospitality background, that comes as first nature for me, so it doesn't bother me. The best thing about gyms is the recognition in the market. I think pretty much more than every second person that you speak to knows about gyms. They know the brand, they know the person. And then once I put in an inquiry and spoke to the guys, to my franchisor, it was just very obvious how helpful they were. There was nothing hidden. It was everything up front, and it was such a smooth ride, right from the first phone call up to getting me started. So initially, I just wanted to get to know how it all works. So it was a simple inquiry that I put online, and within 24 hours, I think Nagul called me, and I think we spent the first phone call was probably about half an hour. And literally she was so open, easily answered all my questions, made me understand. And then she sent through the documents, I read through them, and I think I called back with a couple more questions, but it was pretty much straightforward. And then, yeah, obviously she put me on to Ismet, and then Ismet went through the rest of the processes with me. They can just call the number 131546, or they can go on to Jim's Car Detailing Melbourne, and they can request a quote.